He's like, a bruise. Yeah. And I'm like, a bruise? What do you mean a bruise? Let me see this bruise. And then he shows me, he's like, oh, it's on my neck. I'm like, this is a hickey. You playing with me.
What, was it like a little red mark with teeth marks around it?
I mean, it's a hickey.
But didn't he say he got into a fight to defend your honor?
That's what he claims. He said...
Tell us what Dwayne said.
He was at the script club. And the scripper was giving him a dance. And as he was dancing, she's trying to kiss on him or whatever, and he pushes her off. So the security come over and grabs him and punches him in the neck. I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
Does anybody believe that story? No, wait a minute. So let me go over this. He claims it was in a strip club.
Yes.
Had a handful of dollar bills.
I mean, yes.
And this woman is like dancing on him, like going crazy.
And she's trying to kiss him. And he's like, no.
Don't kiss me. I'm with Oninda. Don't kiss me.
He's like, I'm like, DJ, do I look stupid to you? Tell me, for real.
Did you take stupid pills each day?
Thank you. So he's looking at me like, baby, I'm serious. I'm like, you're lying. Where did you get this from? He's like, babe, he punched me in the neck. I'm like, okay, let me punch you. So I punch him and see what's going on.
Tell me about the restaurant, because you were in a restaurant ordering some nice food. What happened?
Yes, so we're in a restaurant. So, you know, you're going as a restaurant. The waitress is supposed to serve you.
Good-looking woman, I understand.
We're over there for like 15, 20 minutes. And she's eyeing me, looking me up and down. So I'm like, what's up with her? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, God. So I go get the manager, like, can somebody please serve us? Because, I mean, nobody's serving us. So, okay, later
Who was the woman? Who was the woman?
I'm getting there.
Oh.
Later on.
Well, forget about the detours. Let's get right to the story.
So later on, I come home from work. I hear him talking on the phone, whispering. So I'm like, DJ, who is that? Who are you talking to? He's looking at me like he's seen a ghost. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I'm like, okay. So he hangs up. Oh, I have to call you back. So he hangs up. So we're talking or whatever. And then he says, well, I have a confession to make. I'm like, okay, come on, give it to me. I want to know. So he's like, oh, you know when we went out and she didn't want to serve us? And I was like, yeah. So, and I was like, see, I knew you knew her or whatever. He was like, well, that was my ex. She wanted to get back with me. But I wasn't talking to her about getting back together. I was just asking her, how do you know somebody really loves you? I'm like...
So he was getting advice from her about how to be loyal to you.
That's what he says. But I'm like... why are you lying to me? I'm like, you know, if you tell me the truth, it'll be better than that. He's still sitting here lying. I'm like, okay.
Didn't you find some brass knuckles and some mace to explain that story? Brass knuckles and mace.
So, okay, so no, it's not brass knuckles, really. It's pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
And a knife.
Knife?
So, he's out on the lawn, yes, a knife, Bill.
Explain to me about the knife.
I mean, he's talking to some lady in the lawn.
Some woman?
So, yeah, some woman. And then, so, he doesn't know I'm coming outside. So I'm like, I'm finna go see what he's saying.
Who was he talking to?
Some lady across the street.
Maybe she was a landscaper or something.
No, I mean, she's up here, like, smiling like they're finna go out to Happy Land or whatever.
Did you scare her off?
So, yeah, I scared her off
Chased her with a knife off your front lawn?
Yeah, I did. Because she didn't want to leave, and she was trash-talking me. So I told her, if you don't leave, I will be forced to use this on you. And she looked at me like I was crazy, and she ran. She left.
Let me ask you this. We have a lie detector test that we've given to Dwayne. We got the lie detector results today. What does it mean to you? What if this love of your life is, in fact, a horn dog? And what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I mean, I'm going to be devastated. I
met him briefly. He looked like a pretty good guy to me. Please welcome Ninda's fiancé, Dwayne, to the show. Dwayne, come on out.
Why you lying for?
You're lying on me.
Hey,
don't say I'm lying. No, you're lying on me.
She's lying.
You heard everything she had to say. Talk to me about those hickeys you got.
Man, like I told her,
look that woman in the eye and tell her the truth.
She got it wrong time I was a security guard. No, it wasn't security guard. It was a stripper herself. She tried to fight me. I pushed up off of her.
Did she fight you with her teeth?
Nah, she scratched me.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
You're sitting here lying.
Just because I'm not with you mean I'm cheating? Just because I'm not with you every day, all the time, I'm cheating?
All times of the night. I call you. Oh, my phone's dead. My phone's dead. And then when I call you, you act like the phone's breaking up and hang up. When I know I ain't slow. You are lying. You sitting up here lying. You sitting up here.
Hold on. I got a question. As I understand it, when he comes home late at night and you two are lying horizontal, and the more or less the marital bed, you're together, Do you do a little nasal inspection of his private parts?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, now listen up. All right, now let's hear the story. Let's hear
plead the fifth. I plead
She
the
does.
fifth.
She does.
But yes,
Explain what she does. Hold on. Explain what she does.
Okay, one night I came home around about 4:30. I've been out with one of my friends that she don't like.
A male friend of yours.
Yes, that she doesn't like.
4:30.
So she claimed that I've been with a female. She tried to smell me. I tell her, nah, man, you can just wait till tomorrow to do that, man. I'm finna go to sleep. She know we gonna do that right now.
I want to know what you've been doing, because you're sitting up here lying. You're sitting up here in front of all these people sitting
she
here
put
lying.
her head up on the cover and started
lying.
smelling me, man. One time she got mad. She thought she smelled the female on me. She hit my flat
I did smell the female, so
she hit
stop
my
lying.
flat screen with a Louisville slugger.
Lying.
She took the Louisville slugger to Hotel Lights. She took that slugger to the TV set, right?
Too. So what do you mean?
I paid for it. How it's yours?
It was my money, my cash. I went in there. But anyway, forget that.
She broke my TV.
She broke
my PlayStation 3.
Your PlayStation 3?
Pairs of earrings, bitch.
I break everything because he lied so much.
And then I got to turn around and spend my money on it.
If you didn't lie, she wouldn't have broken your PlayStation 3 with a Louisville slugger. She wouldn't have done that.
She's lying.
Lying. All right, one at a time. I got the lie detector results right here. We're going to find out.
We need to find out today because I need to know something. I need to know something.
Let's read them.
I need to know.
I got the results.
Let's read them.
Now, what's it going to mean? If this man, he looked me in the eye, I can tell that man's going to pass the lie detector test. Look at that angelic look.
Innocent. He ain't innocent.
Look at that look. Smile at them ladies. Look at that look. But this guy, really, ladies, what are we talking about?
Bill, she knows I love her.
All right, let me do this. Have you ever, in the past 6 years, admitted to cheating?
Yes, I have.
One time, right?
Yes.
Explain what happened. Explain what happened.
Okay, so one day she caught me red-handed. I was on the phone texting. She walked up on me like, "Who you texting? You what that is?" I told her the truth.
You were
like,
texting? You were talking to her, whispering, "Hey,
Bill."
What was he saying? What was he saying? He was saying.
Yeah,
I don't
tell
know
me what I was saying. You saying
all I hear is,
she lying.
So I'm like,
she knows she lying.
So
she know
I'm
I don't sit up there and whisper on no phone.
He was whispering
Not
when he
damn
heard
phone
me
call have
coming.
I
So you
ever
cheated
whispered.
one time in the past 5 years.
One time, and I told her that.
He
And I
was
tell her that.
whispering, and then I was like, "Who you talking to?"
Who whispered?
So he's like, "You were
Hold
whispering."
on. Stay right there. We'll be back with more. Stay right there. Stay there.
More cheating allegations for this couple.
I refuse to take the lie detector.
I refuse to take the test because you know you've been out that line. I've been sitting there thinking for you. I take care of all of
Wait a minute. Why did you refuse?
What shocking secret sends Dwayne running off our stage?
I mean, he needs to come out.
And later, find out who this mystery woman is and what does she have to say to this couple.
I don't cheat, and you know I don't. I'm with you almost all the time if I'm not with my cousin. You gotta stop accusing me of cheating. You got to.
Dwayne, you took a lie detector test, but off the air I said to you, might she be cheating on you? And you said to me,
yeah, she might be cheating on me.
I'm not cheating on him.
Because if you want to cheat on me, why you
it doesn't matter. She didn't take.
Why you refuse to take the lie detector test?
I refuse to take the test because you know you've been out that line. I've been sitting there clicking for you, waiting for you. I take care of all of that. You don't do anything.
Why did you refuse? Why did you refuse to take it?
If you're not doing that, why did you refuse to take the test?
I go to school and work. Where else I'm going to go? Where else I'm going to go?
I go to work. Ladies, would you have taken the test to prove you're innocent?
Thank you. They want to tick. They want to tick.
No.
They want to tick.
I refuse to take it because you cannot doubt my infidelity. I can doubt you.
You want to know if it's more than 5 women in the past few years? You want to know that?
I want to know everything. I want to know it all.
Today's the day.
I need to know now. Please give me the result.
Man, look.
I want to know right now. Like, I need my money right now ready.
Now, no matter what happens, you've had ball bats to his PlayStation 3. You've had ball bats to his TV set. You've had ball bats to his private. No matter what happens.
I mean, if he...
Should I have to get behind the chair for these results?
I'm finna go crazy.
Do I have to get behind the chair for the result?
I'm finna go
here we go. Number 1. Hold on. I got the results. Hold on.
I don't want to hear.
Man.
Dwayne, lie detector results. Because she would not take the lie detector herself.
I don't have
Number 1.
You scared.
And you admitted to one in the last 2 years, other than the one time with your ex that you had told Nina about, have you had any sexual contact with any woman other than Oninda? Now, you admitted to the one. Other than that woman and Oninda. You said no, and that answer was false.
I mean, you're sitting here lying. You're sitting here lying. I mean, he needs to come out. He needs to come out. I need to know. I mean, I need to know.
Stop.
Okay?
Stop.
Go back. It's okay.
Hey, look, man. Can I take that over again?
Let's
All
go.
this time,
Well, let's
yeah,
go
can
to
I
two
take
and
that over
three.
again? All
I'm
this
not
time you've
seeing-
been lying to me.
Can I take that over
You
again,
lying
Bill?
son of a. You've been sitting up here lying to me.
Hey, look, man. Like
You been
I
sitting up
told
here
you,
lying to me?
If you, man, come on now.
You've been sitting up here lying to me. Man,
Lying
you know
about
what?
what?
Save that. Save
About
that.
what?
No matter what happens, pretend you got Velcro on your shorts and you're stuck to the seat. Just pretend. Here we go. We can't move. Are you ready, Oninda? You promise to stay in the seat.
I can't promise.
She can't promise. All right, promise me I won't read the
cannot promise.
I will not read the
Get up out this chair, jumping for joy to help God. Help me, slap.
All right, here we go. Number two. You ready for number two?
There go that
Number
jealous
two.
rays coming out right there.
Do this. You come over here.
Yeah, you sit over there. I feel safer with Bill by me.
Number two, Dwayne. Did you get the hickey on your neck from a woman during a sexual encounter? You sit down. You said no, and that was false.
You've been lying. You've been
Hey, look.
sitting up here lying.
Yeah.
All these lies you tell. You
Yeah.
tell so many lies. All of it is lies. All I hear coming out your mouth is BS. Your mouth might as well be the toilet.
Hey,
Let's
can
go
you
to
stay
number
up here
three.
with me?
This man's
You
going to
stay
have
up here
trouble
with
when they
me.
get back to Hotlanta. They're going to have some
You
trouble.
ain't got to stay up here with me now.
You
Get
are
close.
not nothing.
You need to come-
You are not
you gotta come
nothing.
close.
Oh my
Let's get to the
God.
last results. Here we
I
go.
can't even cry over dogs.
I'm
I
glad you
can't.
don't have a baseball bat in your hand.
Man, you know I ain't no dog, man.
Number three.
When I get home.
In the last 2 years, Dwayne, have you had any sexual contact with more than 5 women other than Oninda? More than 5 women other than Oninda.
Please tell me.
You said no, and that was true.
Oh.
So it's less than 5.
Wow. Wow. You haven't slept with more than 5 women.
Five
I
women.
forgive you.
You
No,
can't give me
I
credit
don't
for
forgive
some,
you.
man.
No, I don't
I
forgive
can't
you.
get credit for nothing.
No, no.
For
Can I
nothing.
be serious?
no.
How do you
One
feel?
more slip. I just did it one time. I slipped one time, John.
One time.
All right, just for a moment, let's be serious.
Say
Oninda,
about
what does this
3.
mean to you? Are you a little bit hurt by this, or are you about ready to launch
I'm
on him?
hurt, but it's what I expected. I expected it because I expect dogs to be dogs. Dogs have so, I mean, it's good with
And
me.
I just had my day a few
It's
times,
good with
man.
me.
That's all.
Yeah, you had fun a little few times. You had fun more
Man,
than
about
once,
twice.
but fewer than 5. So it's probably 4.
It twice, man. It wouldn't
No,
be 4. You know,
you're
if I
lying.
went 4,
You know
I
what?
would've
I
went
don't
5.
even want to hear it. You know what?
What?
Save it. Save
Mike,
it. I
Mike,
mean,
you've
I'm
been
not
together-
going to leave you.
You're going to
but-
punish him during the relationship. Is that what you're
Bill?
going to... All right, let's do this. Do you still love her?
She know I love her. With all my heart.
Please promise everyone that the baseball bat incidents are done and you two are going to try to work out your difficulties. You got too much invested in each other.
I
You're
can't
both
keep any
good-looking,
promises.
attractive,
I
special
can't
people.
keep any promises. I'm
All
sorry,
right, but-
Bill. I can't keep
all
any
right,
promises.
before we leave, Dwayne, I want an honest man-to-woman moment right now. What do you have to say to Oninda?
Baby, I know I cheated on you. And I know I kept lying to you about it. But I'm sorry. You
You
know I
used
love
that
you.
last time. No, try a new line.
A new line?
I'm
What you talking
serious.
about? Man, I'm dead
I'm
for
not
real, man.
kidding.
You
I'm
know I
not
love
kidding
you,
at all.
Sean.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah,
You know I
love
love
me.
you,
Yeah,
Sean.
you love me, my.
And none of them
You should
females
sing
ain't
with
got you.
angels more than dance with devils. And you've been dancing. You've been dancing with too many devils, and you got to quit that.
I like dancing, Bill. What
I
can
know you
say?
like dancing. All right, we'll continue with more right after this.
More cheating allegations for this couple.
It was during the 4 years he was locked up. I'm
You should have
sorry.
divorced me during those 4 years.
I should have, and I regret I did.
Say that again. Hold on.
4
Wait,
years.
say that again.
Is he still cheating?
Did
Worried
you get
about.
another woman pregnant when you were married?
And is he the only one?
I had sex with her, so there was a.
You had sex with her.
I didn't have sex with that woman.
Wait a minute. Get ready for a showdown today. Our guests are accusing their mates of cheating and putting them on the hot seat to get to the truth. Please welcome Carla to the show. Carla, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Talk to me about Alaric. What's going on in your relationship?
Well, I need to know if my husband has cheated on me. We've been married for 8 years.
Got 3 kids.
3 kids.
10, 8, and 6.
Yes.
3
2
kids.
boys, 1 girl.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire 8 years, he has cheated on me.
It's going on. He's a serial cheater, but you're worried about the last 2 months, aren't you?
Yes, I left him for a year this past year.
Couldn't take it?
No, I left him, and I will leave him again.
Today's the day. It's either
Yes.
he's here or he's gone.
Yes, and for the last 2 months that we've been back together, I do have some suspicions, and I need to know if he's going to continue or stop, or if he has, because it's over if he has.
And he denies it, correct?
He denies it, yes. He
They
said
always
he's
deny it.
changed, he's a better man, all the excuses that he's done before, and I've always opened up and retrust and let my guard down, and this time my guard is up.
All right. From your heart, if you find out he's cheating, what happens today if you find this out?
I don't think that we belong together. I think that I feel bad for my children because we're a great family when we're together, but it's not a healthy relationship when there's constant cheating and lying, and from both parts.
And you want to keep it together because of the kids and because you love this guy. Now, Carla,
Yes.
what about you? There's maybe something on your side of the net, isn't there?
Oh, of course.
Tell me what's going on. What happened?
Well, on my side, there was a period in time where my husband left the home for 4 years in prison, 4.5. And of course, I had a couple of relationships during those 4 years. Who wouldn't? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and wait for you 4 years when you were doing your thing before those 4 years.
But you were married, and you didn't divorce him.
No.
And you also took a lie detector test because he wanted it.
I did.
You both took lie detector
Yes.
tests. All right, let's do this. Lots going on. Please welcome Carla's husband, Alaric, to the show. Alaric, come on out.
How you telling all these lies on TV, man?
Alaric, have a seat. Talk
You
to
never
me.
really talk about what you be doing, though. I always
Let's
wanna
talk
what I
about
be
the
doing.
apartment.
I'm ready to talk about what I've done.
Yeah, but you
Let's
never
get it
wanna
out.
do what you're doing.
Alaric, what do you have to say?
I mean, most of what she said is true. You know, I cheated. You know, I did what I did. You know, I went to jail, but we were still married. So there wasn't really no excuse for the things that she did while I was in jail.
But you have to understand, if a man's locked up for 4.5 years, a young woman needs some male
You
companionship.
should have divorced me then.
She wouldn't divorce you.
Then
You
she
divorced
He
should've.
shouldn't have left his family in the first
should've
place. He
divorced
shouldn't
me,
have
though.
cheated
Talk
for
to me
First
about
of all,
three
you called
months
the, first of all, you called the
as
police
soon
on me
as
in
we
the
got
first place.
married,
But you
you
called the
cheated.
police.
So?
How you mean that?
You took my son with you.
Yeah,
you
that was
were
my
driving
son.
with my son on your
Right.
lap and you took off.
But that's my son,
That is
though.
danger.
But
Is
it's
that
my-
true,
That's not why
Alaric?
you called the police, though.
Is that true?
That's not why you called
Did
the
you
police,
run off
though.
with your son on the lap as you were driving the car?
Is that when you
Yeah.
got arrested
You
and
did
went
do
to
that.
prison? No.
And I brought my son back, and then I left.
Talk about the apartment complex story. What happened then, Carla? Apartment complex girl?
Yes. There's this woman who visits a friend every single day. I see her
First
car
of all, we're not
every
even
day.
together at this time, though.
Okay.
We weren't together. We weren't messing with. She had a boyfriend when I came back out here.
One
Yeah,
night,
she has a boyfriend while
one
we're
day
married,
we
though.
were having sex all day long, and we were talking about being together. And so that same night, he says, "I'm gonna go play pool." I say, "Okay, go ahead, go play pool with your friend."
But she knew why I was going out. So I told her I was going out. She knew
Okay,
who
and
I was
then
going
he
out.
texts me
And she knew
at
who I
1
was
o'clock
going
in
out
the
with.
morning talking about he's going to spend the night with her after we had that day of fun.
Really?
So
You had an all day.
he comes back the
You
next
had a
day at 11
sexathon.
a.m.
So what,
At
though?
11 a.m.
What about your
I run
boyfriend?
up on her.
But what about your
I run up on
boyfriend?
her.
Tell
I wasn't,
him.
But what
I
about
wasn't
your
with him
boyfriend?
anymore. I wasn't
You
with
weren't
him
with
anymore.
him. You
I
weren't
run
still
up on
with him.
her and I ask her, "Did you sleep with my husband?" And she says, "Carla, I'm not the one to talk to." That indicates to me, as a woman, you are protecting
No.
him and hiding
That's
something.
'cause he's trying to stay out of our
Because
business.
if I was in that same
trying to stay out of our
situation, I would have been
business.
like, "Look, lady, I didn't sleep with your man. You have nothing to
Did
worry
you get
about."
another woman pregnant when you were married
No.
to Carla? Didn't happen.
No, but how many,
No.
how many times did you get pregnant while I was in jail?
How many
While you
times?
was married to me?
What's the number?
Two. It's wrong. I did it. Oh, well, you shouldn't have left your family in the
But
first
you still,
place.
even when you say that,
turned
you're
me
still
into the person
justifying
that
it.
I am right now.
How did I turn you into anything? I'm not no magician. How am I turn you into something?
Are you sure you didn't get any other women pregnant?
No.
Sure about that? Do you
I know
think
I
you
didn't get
got,
nobody
you got some
pregnant.
girls
How
pregnant?
does she know if I got them pregnant?
don't
Yes,
know.
because I saw the paperwork.
So
She
what does that
sent
have
you
to
the
do with me?
paperwork and it
So
said,
what does it
"This
have-
is what you made
But don't
me
you
do."
know? But ain't she a liar though? How many times she lied?
I don't care. That
it does
paperwork
matter.
says she
Lied. That has
But
nothing
you
to do
had
with me
sex
though.
with her, so there was a
You had
potential
sex
that-
with her.
I didn't have sex with that woman.
Okay. You and Lulu, you and old girl didn't do nothing?
Wait a minute now. Did you have any affairs with women?
I have before.
You have before.
You didn't do nothing with her?
Affair
She didn't
with
do nothing with you?
Does an affair with a woman count if
That
you're
was
married?
to get back at you.
It has nothing to see. Another justification. You just said you didn't do it. You just said you didn't do it. Now you're saying you did, but it was to get back at me.
So you want to know if he's cheating. You've had sex with men, unprotected sex. You've been pregnant twice, and you're having affairs with women, and you want to know if he's cheating.
Yeah, because that was all during the 4 years that he was in prison.
So
I never
what?
lived with this man and
what?
cheated on him. Never.
All right,
that
I
don't
He never
justify
said he
it.
caught
That don't
everything that
justify
he
it.
knows about me. I went and
It
told
don't
him.
matter, though.
He never caught
It
me
don't
doing
matter,
anything.
though.
It was
don't
during
matter.
the 4
It
years
don't
he was
matter.
locked up.
Then
I'm
you should have
sorry.
divorced me during those 4 years.
I should have, and I
You're
regret
right.
I didn't. You were
Say that
gone
again.
for
Hold on.
4
Hold on.
years.
Say that again. That's in the past.
You were gone.
Why is you do in the past what the I do don't
You
stay
were
in the
gone
past?
for 4 years. That's
Why did I do in the past? But you know what I'm saying? But what you do is cool. Tell me that.
because
Explain
you were
that.
gone for 4 years. How many times do I need to repeat myself?
Because it doesn't mean nothing. You're just trying to justify
Since he came out of
it.
jail,
So what?
if you cheated on him with a man or a woman since he's come out of jail.
No.
You ain't been with nobody since we've been, you know what I'm saying, since I've been out of jail, you ain't been with
What
nobody
about
else.
some dude at a gym or something like that, your son? Explain that story.
Oh, remember when I went to the gym one time?
Yeah, back in, he
doesn't
was my
matter.
first
Again.
boyfriend. Of course I've had sex with him. You know this.
No, I'm
There's
talking
the
about
same history
afterwards.
that-
I'm talking about
no,
afterwards.
I did not.
I'm talking about
no,
afterwards.
I did not.
I'm talking about when my son had to tell me
Yes,
that,
he came
hey,
over
Daddy,
to fix the
yeah,
brakes.
son,
You
my-
were in prison.
Well, but you couldn't find nobody else. This is a man that you said you
But
hated.
I did not
but this
sleep
is a
with
man that
him.
you said you hated, that you couldn't stand,
Okay, but
that
I
you
didn't
didn't want
sleep
him
with him.
around.
I didn't
But
sleep
yeah,
with
when I
him.
go to jail, now he's around. Oh, you need him to come fix the brake. You couldn't find nobody else.
No.
Carla, is he with you because of your money? Do you think he uses you for money?
Well, I mean, for the last 8 years, consistently, I paid rent. I bought him a car with my tax money.
Our tax money.
After I left
For one,
my
you
job,
can't get no. You didn't get
How
no
do you-
tax
how do you
because
have
those are my
tax money
kids.
when it
Because
was
those are
my
my kids.
employment that got
But
the
it was my
tax
employment.
money?
You got fired. I was still working
So
2 jobs.
you're using the kids as your
But I was
tax
still working
credit
2
that
jobs.
belongs to you?
It works to us. You saying it's your money. It belongs to us.
It was from my
if
employment.
We're married,
If
no,
I
it's
wasn't
not.
employed, we wouldn't even have tax money.
Yes, we would because I was. Yes, we would. We have 3 kids.
Carla and Alec, do you want to stay married? And today's the day you both took lie detectors. What happens if she passes lie detector test, Alaric? What do you do?
I've already forgiven her.
It
I already
doesn't
told
sound
her.
like it to me.
I have. I've forgiven her for
What
the
if
things that she
he
did.
always
What if
brings
she
it up.
flunks? What
He
if she
always brings
flunks
it
a lie
up.
detector? What do you do then?
Then I'm cool. We don't need to be together. You know, I love her. We can be friends.
So you're done?
Yeah, I love her. We can be friends and be good parents.
Carla, in the last 2 months, if he's a cheating dog in the last 2 months, do you think about the kids staying together, your love for Alaric, or do you say to the curb, that's it? What do you do?
It's kind of hard.
It's
But-
hard, isn't it? Because you got those kids, and he's a good daddy to his kids. Explain this to me. Just explain this to me. From your heart, explain how hard this is. Think about those kids, and what do you do if he flunks it? If he passes it, it's easy, right?
Yeah, he's a great father. He's a great protector. He's a great cook. When everything is good, we have the best intellectual conversations. We get along so well. But the main issue in our marriage was the cheating.
And it's got to stop. And it stopped with you. No men, no women, nothing since he got out of jail.
Right.
And let me ask you again, just man to man, in the last 2 months, have you cheated on that woman?
No, I haven't.
We'll continue with more of the results of Carla and Alaric's lie detector test when we return. Stay right there.
Don't miss more secrets.
Talk to me about that dude.
Which one?
Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one?
Wow.
Scandals.
We ended up back in the room, and I'm in the bed, and I hear noises coming from over there.
You because I know what I heard. I know what I heard.
And drama.
It's true confession time for both of our guests today. They're on the cheater's hot seat, and we're ready to reveal the results of the lie detector test. Before I bring out one other person who's going to add a little element to this, I have a sense, and I said this off the air, this looks like a good man to me. I can tell by the eye. The ladies in the audience generally say he's telling the truth. And I feel the same way about you, Carla. Good marriage, 3 kids. They're tender ages, 10, 8, and 6. But I'm concerned about the both of you being disloyal, cheaters to both of you. When these results come out, it's going to be dramatic, I know that. But no matter what happens on these lie detector tests, this is the woman you want to be with for the next 20 or 30 years. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, I came out, I moved from California to Houston to follow her and my kids.
And this is the woman of your life. This is your heart light.
It's the only person I want to be.
Carla, same way with him. You're in the middle of your life. You got 30, 40 years left. You want to grow old with that man. And that's the man of your heart. That's the man of your dreams, right?
Yes, because I've invested a lot of time.
So how many years total have you invested in him?
9.
9 years of your life, and you don't want it to end today.
No.
All right. Please welcome Carla's friend, Danae, to the show. Danae, come on out.
BS, period, flat out, hands down. Both of these fools is garbage. Both of these fools. Both of these fools.
Danae, give us the perspective. You're a good friend.
Both of them have a pimp and hoe mentality, period. That's it.
What is a pimp and hoe mentality? What is it?
They both use their looks and their mouthpiece and their bodies at times back in the day, and I have...
What about
you? Know what I'm saying? To get money.
What about you?
Hold on, Danae, what do you mean use their body to get money? Use their body to get money? Use their body to get money?
You know, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know what that means.
Carla at one point had a sugar daddy that was paying her bills. He bought her a car. Did
you know she had a sugar daddy?
No, I didn't know about that.
You know it now.
I knew that. Was this the dude you got pregnant by?
Talk to me about that dude.
Which one?
Which one?
Which one?
Wow, hey, wow. Again, during the 4 years when I was doing my thing.
You're right, see?
How many sugar daddies did you have?
Just one.
Just one. What did he do for you, and what did you do for him?
Anything you can think of. He paid my bills. He helped me get a car, but I paid for it with my own employment.
While in prison, I had money sent to her while she could put down payment on the car, though.
Yes,
and you calling her a tramp, right?
No.
Yeah.
Explain why.
We went out to the club one night, and the reason why we were going to the club was just to have fun. And we ran into a dude that she knew that I didn't know was going to be there, but she did. And we ended up back in the room, and I'm in the bed, and I hear noises coming from over there.
You because I know what I heard. I know what I heard. That's what she said. Both of us. Now,
they want to talk about me.
I'm sorry.
They want to talk about me.
I was not married if I did, but if I did, I don't remember.
Why are you here today? Why are you here today?
Honestly, I think Alaric has a view about me. He thinks that I'm kind of a bad influence on Carla. But back in the day, like, I didn't have a whip at the time, a car. And, you know, she would invite me to go out and everything. And there was a lot of times when she would hook up with dudes.
Well,
and I would hook up with dudes. But she's a grown woman.
Thank Alaric.
She's a grown
She's a bad influence.
To do anything.
Because anytime I call the house and I'm asking you about something, well, Danae this, Danae this, Danae this. You put it on her.
Danae, you think they both flunked the lie detector?
My kids, man.
I think they both flunked the lie detector.
Let's get the results right here. Let's get the results. Let's go. All right. All right. With your permission, ladies first.
Absolutely.
On second thought, why don't we do the dude first, and we'll go to Alaric. Alaric, here we go. We gave you 3 questions. Sit back, because I know this is dramatic. If he flunked these, it's not good. All right, Alaric, number 1. In the last 2 months, we asked you, lie detector, have you had any sexual contact with any woman other than Carla? You said no, and that was false. Hold on, I'm not going to read the other 2 until Carla comes back.
I spoke to her recently.
Carla, come on back.
I spoke to her recently, and she said that she had a feeling that it could possibly be going on. But I feel like both of them need to put everything out there on the line. Let it be known.
Let's get the truth out, then we can deal with it.
Please,
Let's go to number 2. Number 2, Alaric, number 2. Number 2. In the last 2 months, did you have sexual contact with the woman whose friend lived in Carla's apartment complex? You said no, and that was false.
It's a lie. She don't even live in the apartment complex, so how could it even be true?
Let's go to number 3. Carla, number 3. Alaric, here's a question for you. Did you get Ms. X pregnant? And we all know, but we don't want to use that woman's name. She's not here. Did you get Ms. X pregnant? You said no, and that was false, too.
Man, your lie detector is not true, man. None of it.
Carla? Anything you want to say to Alaric?
No, I have nothing to say.
You're going to do it based on that, you know what I'm saying? But we've been married, even if it was true, which is not, and I'm going to continue to deny it. Even if it was, How long have we not been together?
Let's go to
year.
Carla's results. Carla, in the last 2 months, have you had any sexual contact with any man other than Alaric? You said no, and that was false.
Wow.
Why? I've had it.
And I'm going to continue to deny it.
Okay, but you're gonna justify. You know you did it.
I'm not giving you no justification. I haven't done
I used to leave. I know what I'm saying. You used to leave at night to go mess with dude. So I already know.
That was not in June and July.
Yeah, it was. Anytime you talking about you was going out to go do something, that's when you was going, man.
Okay.
Doesn't surprise you
Please
today?
continue.
And I'm staying there with my kids.
Please continue.
You know
love
them both.
I love them both. He don't like me, but I love them both. I think they're both, deep down inside, I think they're both good people. They just need to lay it all out on the line and start fresh. Take some time away from
They
each
lay
other
it on
and
the
come
line
back.
a bit too
You took a
much,
whole
I
year.
think.
You just took a year from each other, man.
Well, then
Let's
maybe
go to
it
number
needs to be
2.
done.
Let's go to number 2. Here's an important question for you, Carla. Do you want to be with Alaric because you truly love him? You said yes, and that was true. You truly love that man. Now, why don't we do this before we leave this segment? You both are doing the same thing you accuse the other one of that's bad. Alaric, let's begin with you. You are a serial cheater. Are you willing to lay it out? Say, from this day forward, you're going to be married to a different Alaric. Can you be as good a husband as you are a father?
Yeah, I've been
Now,
showing
hold on.
that, man.
Stay right there. I'm going to come to both of you. Stay right there. We'll be back with more. Stay right there. If you're in the New York area, be a part of our studio audience so you can talk back with Bill. To let your voice be heard, send an email to tickets@BillCunninghamShow.com. Call us at 1-888-710-TICKETS or text to 95902. Message and data rates may apply. It's time for you to be part of the solution. Here's today's question. Earlier, Oninda found out that her boyfriend Dwayne was cheating on her. Do you think she will stay with him anyway?
I mean, you're sitting here lying.
Our guests today are feeling the heat because they've been put on the cheater's hot seat by their own behavior. We heard from all of our guests. Now it's my audience's turn. It's time for Talk Back with Bill. All right, what do we got?
Hi, Bill. All right, I just want to say that I think that you guys have good chemistry, probably have good chemistry physically together, but there's no trust in your relationship. So whether you failed or you passed the lie detector test, there's a lot of insecurity there, and that really needs to be worked on. I don't think it could be worked on together. I think you guys need to go away from each other and work out those issues separately. As for the friend, I don't know, you know, it's a little messy up there with you, you know, exposing your friend and whatever. And the best advice I say, you stay out of it. But you guys have a lot of issues.
I would stay out of it. I would stay out of it. But I was there through everything.
I know.
Through everything. So don't tell me what to stay out of because
I'm telling you because I'm here.
No, you're not going to tell me.
And I'm
because
sorry,
I was there for my loved ones.
I'm telling you, you need to stay out of it. You do need to stay out of it.
I was there for my loved ones.
You shouldn't
and I'm going to be there for her husband because that's her children's
Your duty
father.
is to be loyal to her, not to expose her. You guys, it's too messy. It's too messy.
All
It's
right,
not
thank you,
healthy.
thank you. Is there any chance, a great point, are you two maybe considering to split up a little bit, spend a month apart?
Man, we just spent the last whole year apart. I just moved from California.
But you came back in the last 8 weeks. You're doing what you were doing before.
No, I didn't.
Have counseling,
And so
like
she.
one-on-one
Here we
or
go.
We got counseling and all that, man.
Danae, hold on.
Is there a shortage of men in Atlanta? Because I don't understand why you would choose to go back to this. You seem like a nice young lady, and you deserve better. So I just want to know if there's a shortage.
Well, a lot of women say there is a shortage. There's a shortage of good men. Oninda, is there a shortage of good men in Hot Atlanta? What's going on?
I mean, yeah, it's a shortage because there's a lot of city animals running wild that need to be tamed. But then again, I mean, I've been with him for 6 years. I love him to death. I mean, I know he's a family man. Besides being a dog in the
Why should her
street,
opinion even matter, though?
besides being a dog
Why should it matter? Because you know what? If I was in that young lady's shoes, I wouldn't even be on the show. Because you would be going straight up. You would be going. And she does seem like a nice young lady with a good head on her shoulders.
And
you can find better money.
Him being a dog.
That's all that is,
Besides being a dog, he takes
can't be mad.
He does what he has to do.
Well, a dog can bring home fleas, and you know what that does? You can take him to the ASPCA.
All right, thank you. We'll be back with more. Stay right there. We'll be back. Stay right there. Thank you. Cheaters today are on the hot seat. Once they cool down, can they stop cheating? Please welcome psychotherapist Robbie Ludwig to the show. Robbie, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
We got couples today that have strayed.
Yes.
What advice, if any, can you give?
Well, for Oinda and Dwayne, you know, sometimes couples can love each other, but they're not designed to be monogamous. So you have to go forward and decide, can you tolerate that? And we had one person who took a lie detector test and one person who didn't. So we don't know what's going on with the other person who didn't. Yeah.
Plausible deniability. That's
right,
good.
Exactly.
But what do we have here now with Carla and Alaric? Because I thought they both would pass, especially this fine man, Alaric, who's a good man. You can just tell I like this guy. And Carla's a good lady, too. But we got bad results for both.
Right. Well, here's a couple. They really love each other, but they still cheat. And I think that's the interesting thing. You can love each other and still cheat. Now, here's the question. Do you want to be married and have a monogamous relationship?
I do.
Okay, I believe her.
I believe her.
Yes,
I don't know.
Do you think it's possible? Alaric, do you think it's possible for you to be monogamous?
Yes.
Okay. So then what I would recommend is actually they go for couples counseling together.
Danae, do you think it's possible for both of them to be?
Yes,
Because of those 3 kids, right?
Well, and so you really need to be in the marriage in a different kind of way, and you need to learn new habits, because cheating is the path of least resistance. It's the easiest thing to do in order to boost your ego, feel loved in the moment. The problem is it has a devastating effect on a marriage. And so you guys both need to learn new skills, figure out why you did what you did in the past, and figure out how to move forward with a different kind of behavior.
Before we
I
leave
believe in them.
I believe in them,
But they
Alaric,
need to work with the right counselor.
Can you look at Carla?
Can I have your number?
Yeah. Can you look in the eyes of your wife and tell her your true feelings? And I'm going to ask Carla. But Carla,
he needs to learn new skills. He could look at anyone and say anything.
He can say anything.
Look at that face. That's how he gets over.
He gets over it.
But this is going to be hard for you.
Very
It's
difficult.
going to be hard for you. But you can do it if you really want it. Because if you continue to cheat, Carla may take you back the first time, the second time, the third time, but at one point she won't. And when she goes on to be with somebody else, you're the one who's going to be really devastated.
I love you and I'm willing to be different, not even try. This is what I want.
Carla, you love that man.
Do it.
And then you want to do that.
Please. I'll get on my knees.
Both y'all do. Both y'all.
I love you. And I will do whatever I can. I will do whatever I have to. But you have to learn to forgive me, though. Yeah, if you can't forgive me for the things I did in the past, like I've forgiven you, then nothing's going to happen.
We both need to forgive.
Huh?
All right, good. When we continue, it's the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, thebillcunninghamshow.com. If you love the drama and excitement of the Bill Cunningham Show, then follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and circle me on Google+, because you don't want to miss a minute of the backstage action. It's unedited. If you're in the doghouse for cheating, here's the bottom line. You can't always change a cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater. If one is cheating, it still takes 2 to fix that relationship. Loneliness may beat heartbreak. Take time to meet an honest mate. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time. Think?
I actually find that to be really likable.
I love them both. I think Carla is a hot mama, and I think it's retaliatory cheating. She did it because he did it.